94.3. Hello and welcome to 94.3 Local Radio.
And me, Jose.
I'm Andy.
And I'm Jim, and on today's show, we'll be speaking to a man.
This is where you wanted me to say it, eh, boys?
Yes, Jose, it doesn't matter.
No, we start over. Start again, Jim.
It was me that opened the show, Jose.
I said start again, Jim.
Oh, okay, welcome to 94.3 Local Radio.
And I am Jose.
I'm Jim.
And I'm Andy.
And I am Jose. I did it wrong again, eh, boys?
It really doesn't matter.
It's harder than it looks, eh?
Yes, Jose. Now, on today's show...
And I am Jose.
Right, okay, I think they've got it now, Jose.
Okay, good. Tell them what is on today's show, then.
And on today's show, we'll be broadcasting to you live from the...
And I am Jose.
That's enough now, Jose. They've got it.
Tell them where we are.
And on today's show, we'll be broadcasting to you live from the surface of the moon.
Because of me, Jose the Drugs Baron. I am such a man that can do this thing, eh?
That's right, Jim. Using one of Fred Harbinger's Cell-Star rockets paid for by the Mancini Foundation, we're bringing you the show live from a lander capsule on the moon itself.
And I've got to say, Andy, this is breathtaking.
Yes, indeed it is, Jim. Well, listeners, we're here on the moon and we've got a heck of a show.
Hey, Andy, you want to buy some cocaine, huh?
No thank you, Jose.
Take this cocaine.
Okay, Jose.
Now, give me money.
Okay.
Hey, Jim, I'm the first man to sell drugs on the moon.
Jose, very good. Is that why you made us come all the way up here?
It is, yes.
So you had Fred build us a rocket, made us fly all the way up here, just so you could be the first man to sell drugs on the moon.
Yes, this is why.
Jose, I'm going to attack you.
What now?
Jose, I'm the first man to make empty threats on the moon.
Ah, yes. Good, Andy. I thought it would be you.
Hey, look! I'm the first man to have a wank on the moon!
You do not know that.
Very true, Jose, very true. Do you mind if I finish off?
I insist.
Okay, Jose. So what do you suggest we do with the rest of the show now we're here?
I do not care. I am going outside for a smoke.
No, wait, Jose.
Wait.
Hold on.
Fucking hell. It's windy out there, eh, boys?
It's not windy, Jose. There's no air at all.
You need a spacesuit to go outside, Jose.
I need nothing. Nothing. No, you are right. I need a spacesuit to go outside.
Okay, so while Jose, Jim and I get our spacesuits on to go for a walkabout on the surface of the moon, why don't we play something a little special?
Yes, and so now, in light of our historic achievement here today on 94.3 Local Radio, we're going to take a look back at some other great historical achievers.
That's right, Jim. So now we're going over to a section to look at Captain Scott's ill-fated Terra Nova expeditions across the Antarctic in search of the South Pole.
Strange achiever to pick, Andy, since he died in his attempt to fulfill his historic journey. But let's play the tape anyway.
94.3.
That's it. We're doomed. We're done for. There's not enough supplies left for the three of us.
There must be something we can do.
There isn't. There's nothing that can be done to save us.
I'm going outside. Maybe sometime.
Oh, Oates. So noble.
What?
So noble.
Yes. Leaving to die to save us.
Oh no, God, that's not what I meant. I was just going for a piss.
So noble.
No, please, don't make me do it.
So noble, Oates. Giving your life for us.
Here, we'll help you. Let me open the tent.
Oh God, no. Please, no.
I'll give you a friendly pat on the back.
No, stop pushing me. Please, no.
So noble.
You're going to kill me. I don't want to die.
So noble.
So noble.
Hello? Can you open the tent, please?
Noble man.
Oh God, please, I don't want to die out here.
What a hero.
Please. What was that? I heard something moving. I think there's a polar bear out here. Help me.
There's no polar bears at the South Pole, Oates.
Please let me in.
So noble.
94.3.
Welcome back, listeners, to 94.3 Local Radio. We've stepped through the door of the lander capsule and out onto the dusty grey surface of the moon itself.
Yes, here we are on the surface of the moon, Jim, and I've got to say, it's incredibly boring.
Yes, Andy, you're not wrong. Just dull, lifeless rocks like a freezing desert. It reminds me of somewhere, but I'm not sure where.
Hey, boys, I'm going to be the first man to steal a Lamborghini on the moon, eh?
What do you mean, Jose? The only Lamborghini up here is yours. The one you brought up.
Yes, Jim, that is right. Hey, Andy, you want to buy a Lamborghini?
Okay.
Okay, good. Give me the keys.
Okay, here you go.
See you later, fuckers!
Damn it! I'm actually going to have to pay for that Lamborghini, aren't I?
Yes, you are, Andy. He's a man of his word, a man of his psychotic word. I'm afraid you lose out there.
Well, not to worry. Just another historical record broken, as now I'm the first person to get carjacked on the moon.
Well, you can have all of your silly achievements because I am the first man to walk on the moon.
No, Jim, you're not.
No, Andy, but I'm the first person to tell a lie on the moon.
Actually, Jim, not so. By the looks of the alien base over there, I'd say Neil Armstrong has been telling some porcupines too.
Lying fucking shithead.
And here comes the alien craft now.
Okay, what are you two doing here?
Oh, hello. How are you doing?
You're live on 94.3.
Don't give me any of that shit. What are you doing up here? We're getting pretty sick of you, you know?
Well, we're getting pretty sick of you. Why'd you keep turning up everywhere we go?
You know that Michael McGuinness guy and all he was on about?
Yeah?
He was right.
Really?
Nah, not really. We just like to perv on your species.
What do you mean?
You know exactly what I mean. Look at you both stood there in your sexy selves. I've seen you both naked.
What?
Yeah, male, female, you're all sexy aliens to us. This whole moon is just a giant CCTV station. We've been perving on your species for hundreds of years. That Jesus had a hell of a cock, I can tell you.
Oh, so he was real. We couldn't go back and check.
Yeah, he was real. Fucking tasty too. All the stuff we did to him. I think all that Son of God stuff was just a coping mechanism really, because, we did some dirty stuff to that man, I can tell you.
So you're just pervert aliens then?
We're not just perverts. We built this moon base. We're capable of interstellar travel. We have a highly organised and structured society. But in our off time, we like to take enjoyment from probing the orifices of unsuspecting species. It's not that weird, you know?
Well, Andy, how about that? They're just pervert aliens.
Yes, Jim, so it would seem. Incredible news. And speaking of news, it's time for us to hand it over to 94.3 local news.
Good link, Andy.
Hello and welcome to Local News Radio. There has been a resurgence in the attacks by teams of tactical dolphins along some old man coast. All fingers are pointed squarely at Port Stanfair, with local towns such as Charlesbury and Stanport accusing them of getting up to their old tricks. Port Stanfair has refused to acknowledge the existence of tactical dolphins, which is exactly how it started the last time. Although residents in the now highly militarized Charlesbury have released a statement saying, "We have tactical dolphins now. We have precision porpoises. We have whale warships. Anything that Port Stanfair try to do now will only goad us into destroying them completely." Dam and Blast Reservoir construction firm has gone out of business after becoming implicated in yet another bank robbery scandal. The company were brought in to create 8 of the much-needed new reservoirs in the county, but over 6 years later, not one reservoir has been built, and with the number of bank robberies going through the roof, questions have begun to be asked. The owner of the company, Big Tommy Shanker, made this public statement earlier today. "They're always blaming me and my boys for every exploded bank vault, just because we use the exact same type of explosive they find at the crime scenes. As if we'd be so brazen." Stan Arbuckle, the man who catches cats in cradles, has been banned from the local maternity ward. Stan, who became obsessed with the feline species ever since his wife was eaten by a tiger on holiday in his local village, has long sought retribution against the species in a variety of disturbing and confounding ways, ranging from his cat catcher ban to his homemade flaming cat torture killer nail gun machine. However, due to the directions of a recent court order, his attempts to suffocate cats with sleeping babies has, for now, been put on hold. The lawyer defending Stan said, "I get a dirty kick out of this kind of thing." When asked what he meant, he wouldn't specify.
Welcome back to 94.3 Local Radio. We've landed on the surface of the moon and I've got to say, I'm bored already.
You're not wrong, Andy, and so to try and put our dull and pointless achievement into the full historical context it deserves, we now go over to a little section on all-time famous quotes.
And anybody who knows Rahel Lestapur who says we stole one of these jokes can fuck off, as we wrote it years before we heard him say it, so we're using it anyway.
94.3.
Hello! There have been many historical quotes throughout our history that have not been recorded in their entirety. Here on today's show, we will be completing a number of famous unfinished historical quotes. Number 1. Moses, leader of the Jewish party.
Pharaoh, let my people go. And we promised to be back by 11:30.
Mohandas K. Gandhi, leader of the Satyagraha Civil Disobedience Party.
There are many causes for which I would die. There are none for which I would kill, except for this one, and a few others.
Franklin D. Roosevelt, leader of the Free World Party.
There is nothing to fear but fear itself, and the giant robot monster that lives in the sky.
Joseph Stalin, leader of the Communist Party.
Death is the solution to all problems. No man, no problem. But of course that shouldn't affect political policy.
Sir Isaac Newton, the inventor of gravity.
We build too many walls and not enough bridges. I mean ceilings.
Sir Winston Churchill, leader of the Not a Free World Party.
We will fight them on the beaches. We will fight them on the landing grounds and in the fields. We will fight them in the streets. We will never surrender. Or we might surrender. Or we might not fight at all. Depends which day they come. Tuesdays are normally quite good for me. But if they come on a Friday afternoon, I'm simply not up for it.
Neil Armstrong, first man on the moon.
This is one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. And by the way, there's aliens up here.
The Lord God, creator of the universe.
Let there be light. Let there be 94.3.
94.3.
Well, how about that, Jim? It seems we were ordained by God himself.
Yes, Andy, hard to see what the Council of Nicaea could possibly have had against a seventh-rate, shitty radio show. But it seems we were deliberately excluded from the official canon.
I can only assume the numeric sequence of our radio wave frequency meant nothing to them back in the 4th century.
Keep pushing me, Andy.
And up next we have a show about Uncle Failure and his travels around the world.
94.3.
Hello, I'm Uncle Failure. Pleasure to meet you.
You missed my hand.
Yes, that happens a lot. Hello, and today I'm here with the Chinese circus, and they're going to let me help them with their chair balancing. Come on down to Bob's Fish and Chip Shop. Here we serve slimy, flaccid lumps of potato and whatever we can pull out of the canal. Our chips will slide down like a greasy, lumpy drink. Or why not pour them over our fish to try and hide the taste? Your taste buds won't recognise what lies beneath that orange, soggy batter unless you've knowingly eaten dog before. So if you've got a stomach that can handle anything, or don't mind a short stay in hospital, why not visit Bob's Fish and Chip Shop?
Here at Stan's Window Cleaning, Locks Fixing and Jewellery Appraisal, we've acquired a bad name for being voyeuristic perverts, safe breakers and jewellery thieves. But we would like to assure the public that from now on, our window cleaning service will only be used to look into your house to see if you've got any jewellery to steal, and not be used to spy or perv on your wives, daughters and pets. In many ways, it's perfectly natural behaviour for criminals, but our new management recognise it's scaring the customers,
So we've given all our staff masks to cover up their leering faces, so you can be sure they're not staring at you directly. And whatever they're doing behind that bucket, it certainly isn't masturbating. Stands window cleaners. We may leave smears.
If the morning feels like trouble, make it easy with a double drink whiskey.
94.3.
You're listening to 94.3 Local Radio, and on today's show, we've flown into outer space and landed on the very moon itself.
Well, Jim, bored enough yet?
Oh, geez, Andy, and then some. Walking about on this dull, featureless rock really isn't my idea of a good time at all. And so, why don't we go over to our speed dating show called Speed Dating? So, what do you do?
Have you ever heard of the phrase cat strangler?
I haven't, but carry on. Okay, thanks. Okay, thank you.
94.3.
And that was our show, Speed Dating. And it has to be asked, Andy, how do we get to air such high-quality shows?
I don't know, Jim. I guess regular broadcast radio and TV just don't look to shoddily put together second-rate, third-rate homemade productions when compiling their program lists.
Well, they're missing out on a treat.
I'll say so, Jim. That show had everything you'd ever want. Everything you'd want, except humour, purpose or morality.
The four anchors that sink any light entertainment vehicle.
But I only said 3 things.
Yeah, I was thinking of something else.
So, you're about ready to go home? Shall I call Jose?
Yeah, I think so. Well, listeners, that's about all we've got time for today on 94.3, and it's time for us to head back to Earth.
So it's time for Jose, Jim and me to head back to the capsule to fire it up and plummet helplessly back towards the Earth for tomorrow's show. But before we do, let's hear a little more from Scott and Oates in the Antarctic.
Oh God, no, I'm going to die!
So noble.
Okay, I'm going to die! I may as well break this seal!
So noble.
Cut his eye out! Gouge it out! Fuck his eye socket!
So noble.
Oh, yeah. Oh, take it. Oh, you love it.
So noble.
Well, Andy, I don't think the last part of that scene was necessary at all.
No, Jim, I guess that's why we separated it from the original scene and played it at the end.
That'll be why, Andy. That'll be why.
94.3.